Hey everybody, Paradiddle here again. I hope you enjoyed that little solo. If you were paying attention, you'll notice that that solo was based around the single paradiddle. Hence the title of this, Steve Gadd's Super, I don't know. I don't usually name these till the end. I have an idea. I haven't figured it out yet. I can't think of it now because I'm stressed out. I got my car dying and it's going to be very expensive, and oh my God, really scares me. It scares me. So you'll know. Next video, if it's coming to you from a street corner where I'm living, you'll know that I got my car fixed. The single paradiddle. The single paradiddle. Probably the most used paradiddle of all of them. I got inspired to do this video from the King Kong beat video I did a few weeks ago, because that's a beat that's kind of based on an inverted paradiddle, and I like it. And I started thinking about my cruise ship days when I wanted to get better at Latin playing, and I felt I needed more facility in my doubles and singles and footwork together, kind of. I would have to go to the theater at 2 o'clock in the morning, because that's when you could use it, and I have to work stuff out. But I'd have to do it usually on the hi-hat and snare because it was quieter than the bell, the cymbal and stuff. And I'd come up with some of these exercises. Come to find out later that this was something, and as I listened to him more, but it was at a clinic that Gadd mentioned that he himself, and it was a joke, that he himself only had 3 or 4 rudiments that he did, but he did them really well. Like, he said, if you've got 3 or 4 rudiments, but you can do them from the E, from the and, from the duh, make them into triplets, you can have a whole career. And that his whole career is based on like 2 or 3 rudiments. So I started to think about how in my playing, I have some similar things. And the single paradiddle is something that I really spent some time working on back in the cruise ship days. And now I don't work on them as much anymore like I used to in that way, because I don't play necessarily those gigs that require it as much, but I still like to work on them. And what I wanted to show you was this exercise that I developed, which will help give you more facility over this kind of thing. It'll give you better hand control, to give you better stick control, to give you better kick control. We're going to do the single paradiddle between our hi-hat and our snare. You can watch other guys on YouTube do this from their pad. It's not the same. It's not the same. You need to get your feet involved. So we're going to do it from our hi-hat and snare. We're going to do a single paradiddle. We're going to start them on the 1, start them on the E, start them on the and, start them on the duh, and do them successively. Successively, and I'm going to try to keep this video short. So, if you watch this channel, you're not a beginner, most likely. The single paradiddle is right, left, left, left. If you're righty, if you're lefty like me, it's left, right, left, right. Here we go. Here's the simple single paradiddle broken up between the hi-hat and the snare, and I'm going to get to the exercise in a minute, right? And if that's as far as you've gotten with this, head your feet. Right? Just little different rhythms with your feet help to transform that little thing, and it's kind of a cool 16th note little groove. But don't stop there. Don't stop there. Suppose we started that diddle from the E. I'm going to use my snare hand. 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1. Hear what's happening? Hear what's happening? Watch when I add my feet. 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, Now something's taking shape. Again, my job on this channel, it has always been to teach you how to practice. teach you how to practice more than try to convince you that I'm good, because good is relative. Locally, yeah, I would say I'm better than average for the local guys around town. But compared to Vinny Caliuta, I should put these drums on a train tracks, watch a freight train destroy them. Because watching him play, I should never play again. All right. So watch now. Where this gets tough is doing this together. Now, just with my hands, very slow. We're going to count it through once, 1 bar apiece. Stay with me. This is all the single paradiddle. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E. Now I'm starting the next one. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E. And now it's the third one. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. I'm starting the next one. And a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Now let's put that together with my foot on 1 and 3. Give you an anchor, nice and slow, so you can hear this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E. You see what I did? You see what I did? Went right through. We went right through. So let's wrap this up. Let me play this through top down a little faster, and then let's do it with the metronome at I don't know, 110, 120, something like that. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. See what I'm talking about? That's like a little solo idea going on. I did them 2 bars apiece. But what we're going to do now is we're going to run it through top down with a metronome. I want you to see it. I want you to hear it. I want you to work on it. I want you to spend time. And then next week, get ready for part 2, where we're going to flip it around and start it this way. With the 1 coming from my right hand, which would be the same as if you're right-handed, the 1 coming from your left hand. All right, folks, we're going to run this down. We're going to go from a beat to the exercise, back to a beat, 120 beats a minute. That's the way you should practice this. Not the 120, you can go faster if you want. I think it loses its meaning when you go too fast, but have that at Haas, go for it. But that's the way you should practice it. Always go from a beat to the exercise, back to a beat. It's like using it in a sentence, be able to really just go into it and out of it, that kind of thing. So that's how we're going to do it. And next week, tune in again, because we're going to show part 2, where we get to the end, that a 1 E and a 2 E and a E and a 4 E and a 1 E and we're starting with it on the 1. And the only reason I'm not doing it in this part is because I kind of, I never practiced it that way, even when I was on cruise ships. And I used to work on this kind of thing to help me facilitate the Latin playing. I never worked on it going from 1 E and to 2 E and I always did it leading with my left. So I gotta get good at it for you, but it's a really cool thing, and it increases the exercise so that you do, from the 1, the E, the and, the duh, leading with your strong hand, which would be your right if you're right-handed, then 1 E, and duh, leading it from your left, or for me, my right, no stopping, no stopping. So here we go, just part 1, from a beat to a beat. Here we go. Everybody, we're doing this a little different. We're doing this, commercial interruption. I feel like I'm low. I don't know. Maybe we'll come up a little bit. Can we? I don't know. Anyway. Alright, if you're getting something out of this channel, give us some support. Give us some support so we can keep doing this. I do need a better camera. I do need a Mac. I want to do more for you. I want to do more drum covers. At the moment, I can't do drum covers because Audacity crashes during them. Although it would allow me to record drums, but if I do a drum cover, it crashes on my PC. I need a Mac. So please, I want to do better. I want to do more. I got some cool stuff coming up. Some really cool stuff. Live performances done in the studio. So come on, man. Come on. If you're digging this, give us some support. If you need lessons, I've been doing it over Zoom to some of my fans. Me having fans. There's a girl I work with. She always brings the little fans, and my biggest fan. That's the fan I have. Anyway, I gotta tell you this little story because this is how I'm feeling about this. I ran into a gentleman this past week who I teach at Guitar Center, and he came in and he said, "Hey, I love your videos." He said, "I use your videos to teach my students. They come in for lessons with me in my home, and I just play your videos." So now this guy's, that's fine. I'm happy for him. God bless him. But he never threw me even $10 to get some Taco Bell. I'm not saying I get a cut of every lesson. I'm saying once in a while, say thank you. Right?
Did you see what just happened here?
Well, that all depends.
Did you happen to notice that Julie handed the big salad to Elaine?
Yeah, so?
Well, she didn't buy the big salad. I bought the big salad.
Is that a fact?
Yes, it is. She just took credit for my salad. That's not right.
No, it isn't.
I mean, I'm the one that bought it.
Yes, you did.
Don't you think she should have said something?
She could have.
Oh, I know.
Imagine her taking credit for your big salad.
Right? Since I'm kind of doing your job. So that's where I'm at with this. It's not sour grapes, a little bit. I'm going to keep doing this because I like it. All right. Back to the regular scheduled programming. 3 words I can't say.